sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Offensively for Carolina, Teddy Bridgewater will be at the controls, the talented quarterback out of Louisville.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. On second down, McCaffrey gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
3rd and 8.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he will be marked down short of the first.
What kind of shoes this nigga got on?
They get to him at the 29.
Curtis Samuel.
They've got good.
Oh, Under Armour.
Playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it. And not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. It's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And that will be in.
Come on, catch the ball, man.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
He can run for it, but I think the ball's out. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on fourth down, a change of possession anyway. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. On first down, it's Hines. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around nowhere to go here, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
A gain of 26
A good pickup there. 26 yards.
Buccaneers.
A big hitter to start the drive. Has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of
10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. They'll run on first down. Hines.
What is he
And
doing,
this time
70?
they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go.
You
In
can't
this
throw.
case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
What is this nigga doing? He just threw the ball in there.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened.
Sit your narrow end down. Unbelievable.
Here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers recovers it, the guy missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. They decided to go for it there to try and keep it.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Devin White showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So Bridgewater needing to work a little magic after that sack on a 3rd and long. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
11-yard line.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield.
Word.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Down at the 1-yard.
That big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0.
17.
So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit. But having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
31-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter. But you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from this.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Nyheim Hines with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard
The
line.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Vita Vea.
2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Bridgewater to the right side, and he's got more complete.
Waters pass
And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
Bridgewater sack.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They have a hole.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
That was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. He's going to field this at the 4. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The attention shifting back to Chris Godwin and the rest of the Tampa offense. With them losing here in the 2nd quarter, his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
So just 4 verts, right?
Why not? 4 verts. One of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
First down.
On 1st down, it's Hines. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Derek Brown on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Hines, the ball carrier.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run with Hines. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
Well, they're right down here looking for 6. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Here's Hines. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Naeem Hines with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game.
Brett Maher on for the
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Third down, Bridgewater. Got his target, Samuel. He's at the 40, 20, 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
This one fielded at the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return. They'll run on first down. Hines. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now a timeout taken.
42, 52, 59
another
yards.
Timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On second down now, it's Hines. And he's taken down inside the 30. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we have reached halftime with it. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
At the 37-yard line.
Second and 1. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
The ball carrier.
There to stop him was Carlton Davis. 38-yard line, second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Quick slant, caught by Moore.
Pick that
And
off,
they're
man.
able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Right to you,
A gain of 13. It's a first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Devin White in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. On first down, Hines. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 8.
At the 33-yard line.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he's going to take this one back.
Get your butt out the game.
To the 37-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their second pick on 2 drives.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. Second down.
At the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 7.
Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Bridgewater. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Devin White in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, that puts them in that position.
Steps away to his left. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
First down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
It's a gain of 5. Brings
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
22, Christian.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Bridgewater. He's got his tight end, Burton. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Bridgewater to throw it. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting him in jeopardy right now.
Naheem Hines, the ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Von Miller in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter.
Naheem Hines, the ball carrier.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he will find his way forward to about the 23-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Come on.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Bridgewater gets this complete to Samuel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
That's another Panthers.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Bridgewater under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
He's got Burton here. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit
Get out the way,
it would have been 2 scores. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Now it's Hines.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and
on second down. It's Hines. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Back-to-back stops, making 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
$205 million.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Target, but can't even throw it.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
I don't need no blocking. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
With 4th down now looming. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's their quarterback. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he's got it up and through. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. Shoves him aside. A dangerous return and showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. Teddy Bridgewater and his Panthers ready to go again. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, though. He's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing them all sorts of trouble.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's McCaffrey. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. from McCaffrey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Hopkins on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Being chased out left. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. He can get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. And they'll indeed take a knee.